ourselves on how to take care of ourselves. Today I'm going to be talking with Lyle about a mineral, a very important mineral. And that mineral would be?
Magnesium.
Mm.
And magnesium is really a miracle mineral. There's a wonderful book out called The Magnesium Miracle, and it's written by Dr. Carolyn Dean, who's one of our associate editors. Matter of fact, I'm going to refer a little bit to some of the things that she had to say. But magnesium at one time was pretty much that little part of something that tailed in with your calcium. They would give you 1,000 milligrams of calcium to 200 milligrams of magnesium. Magnesium basically, though, is one little problem, and you can't measure how much is in your system at any point in time. There's no way to really understand that. And right now, I think that the acceptable dosage, minimum dosage, is about 850 milligrams. Magnesium interacts with 350 enzyme systems in your body.
Really?
That's right. And it is extremely important in a number of things. Primarily, the deficiencies are very visible, whether it be leg cramps or shortness of breath or just a myriad of things. What I'd like to do is read you a few things that are attributed to the benefits that it produces.
Okay, because we don't really know when we're depleted in magnesium.
You don't. So you should be taking 850 milligrams if you're having some of the symptoms that you would read about. You may need to take more. I do know that there are some people that have various diseases that it's very helpful for them to really take maybe 1,600 up to 2,200 or 2,500 milligrams. It has to do with temperature regulation, producing and transporting energy, synthesizing protein. You know, we talked about protein before,
right,
and the fact that the body, as you get older, has a real problem in synthesizing the protein, and that you have to be premeditated about the protein that you take into your system. Transmitting nerve signals in the brain and throughout the body, pretty important. Relaxing muscles, including the bowel, heart, blood vessels, and fallopian tube, skeletal muscles. Manufacturing bones and teeth, that's pretty important. Detoxifying heavy metals, including mercury. Well, that's another subject we need to get into a little later. Neutralizing acidity in the blood from poor diet and chemical toxicity. Again, very important for age management. Digesting lipids and balancing cholesterol levels. We all are very concerned about our cholesterol levels. Creating neurotransmitters like serotonin. We know we need that. Alcohol intake should never be more than 7 drinks a week, but it certainly is very important because to take the magnesium, because that drains magnesium from your system. It's helpful with anger, anxiety, bowel problems. It's very good for IBS, Crohn's, colitis. And the other thing is that caffeine, tea in coffee, tea, chocolate, and all will drain your magnesium. And it's good for chronic fatigue syndrome. And I won't go through the rest of these, but we're talking about food cravings and high blood pressure, memory impairment. It's one of those ingredients that you really need to be aware of. You need to take for the safety of your program and your system. And I'd recommend everyone look into it and convince themselves on a personal level.
And that's in the book called The Magnesium
Miracle.
Okay.
Maybe we can get Carolyn to come one day
That
and
would
talk
be
about
nice
her
to
book.